What's going on, everyone? It's your host, Spook, and we back again with another great episode. Now, this episode is going to be awkward. It's going to be awkward. I'm not going to even capture you guys. You guys got to see this for yourselves. You know what? It's better just to see it. Let's get into it.
I was talking to a woman. She goes, "This is my husband," and that was his first thing. He said, "Are you gay?" I said, "No, why?" He goes, "Well, because of what you're wearing." I said, "Well, you don't have to be gay to wear a skirt and high heels." He goes, "Well, yeah, you do." And I said, "No, I'm not gay, but I'm wearing a skirt and high heels."
What? He said he's not gay because he wears a skirt and heels, and that doesn't make him gay. It seems to me someone got some mental problem, mental clarity problems. Delusional.
He goes, "Huh." You can see the wheels turning in his head like, how is this possible?
This episode of What's Underneath Masculinity is made possible with the support.
Listen, let's continue to keep listening to these keywords. This is the following episode of What's Underneath Masculinity. Can we get to the bottom? What does that even mean? What's underneath masculinity? What does that mean? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Support of BetterHelp.
If you want to start therapy, give BetterHelp a try and head to betterhelp.com
No, thank you.
what's underneath for 10% off your first month.
Yeah, no thank
Can
you.
you talk a little bit about what your style says about you?
It's basically just freedom of expression, being comfortable with what you want to wear and how you want to express yourself.
So he got an anklet bracelet on his ankle with some stiletto red bottom heels and a woman's watch that he just put down. And he's saying he's not gay. Am I understanding that correct, or is y'all understanding that correct?
Yourself. I enjoy wearing heels because I like the way they look. And so my style is kind of basically focused around the heels themselves. And then the skirts kind of accent the heels, the ankle bracelets. And the higher the heel, it kind of gives you more of a sense of confidence and empowerment. It's kind of what kind of got me started wearing high heels. In the first place, I saw a woman walk into the airport and, I heard that distinctive click, click, click. And I turned around and I saw this woman wearing, a pair of stilettos heels. She just had that look of confidence and empowerment. And I kind of feel that when I wear a little bit higher heel, I feel a little bit more confident.
When I wear heels, I feel a little bit more confident. There's a lot of mental, delusional craziness going on in this world right now. And this is what they're trying to hit us with. This foolishness. Nah, they can miss me with all of this mess. All of this.
When was that moment that you saw her?
That was about 6 years ago.
And what was your style like then?
I was just wearing traditional men's suit and jacket, pants and a jacket and stuff, and normal men's shoes and stuff.
And had you ever before that thought about wearing women's clothing, or was that like this
No, I
total-
mean, I hadn't thought about wearing women's clothing, but I did experiment wearing high heels in college with an old girlfriend, so.
No joke, though. All jokes aside, if y'all really look at this man, though, we gotta look at his face. Where his face at? His face. Just look at him. Don't he look a little bit like Jeff Bezos? Don't this man that y'all looking at right here resembles a little bit like Jeff Bezos? Or am I just seeing things? Let's get back to it.
like this
No, I mean,
total-
I hadn't thought about wearing women's clothing, but I did experiment wearing high heels in college with an old girlfriend, so
You experienced wearing high heels with your girlfriend back in college. I keep telling y'all gotta watch out for these educational, institutional system they call college. Boy, they're gonna give your kids all types of indoctrinations. Yeah. Keep your kids' head straight on the swivel. And watch out for foolishness, politics like this. Watch it. Watch out for it. Swerve if you got to. Miss me with all of this foolishness and bull. Please. Talking about in college, I seen a girl with some heels and I decided to wear the heels with the girl because she looked good. Okay, look good with your suit on and your derby boots on. Look good on that. What's wrong with that? Why I gotta take some heels for you to look good with and to feel confident? You don't feel confident in your suit? With your boots on, with your man boots on or dress shoes on, you don't feel comfortable in that? Cause I know I do. I feel super good. Dressed up in a suit with my derby boots, with my derby shoes on. Or dress shoes on. It don't take for me to be throwing on no goddamn heels to come talking about I feel comfortable in. That's just foolishness, and that's just crazy. This man, he got some problems up here that he dealing with, and it ain't clicking right. The brain cells up here, it's not clicking right.
We're both students in college, and we were living together. She was 6 foot tall, I was 6 foot tall, and she loved to wear like 4-inch high heels all the time. So after work or classes, we'd come home and we'd put on like a Lionel Richie album or a Commodore's album and slow dance before we went to bed. And she liked to dance in high heel shoes, of course, but then she'd be like much taller than I was. And she said, well, why don't you just wear a pair of my heels? Mm-hmm. And luckily we were the same height, we wore the same size shoe.
So you met a girl who wore the same size shoes as you, was 6 foot tall, and she introduced you into wearing some stiletto heels. Y'all hearing this? I don't think that was a woman. I don't think so. I don't think you had a woman. You know what? Let's just continue.
Put on her shoes, and I was, very surprised that I was able to walk in them and was able to, I had no problems wearing heels. I didn't feel feminine or anything like that.
Look at this dude,
I didn't feel like I was crossing any genders or anything like that. It was just something that was very natural, and I think my girlfriend kind of made it that way. Made me feel that way.
She was like very open-minded person.
Yeah.
So 6 years ago, what was your next move after seeing this woman?
Yeah, I talked to my wife. I said, hey, listen, I want to go buy a pair of high heels. And, she was kind of...
Now you want me to believe that you married and you got a wife and, your wives have stated to you, yes, honey, it's okay. Whatever you feel comfortable, it's okay to go wear some heels and go wear a dress. Yes, honey, I accept that. I don't see no fault in that, honey. Not at all. Just go throw on some heels and a dress and look just like me, honey. You can look just like me. Yes, you're still masculine, but you can look just like me, honey. Huh? That's what they want. I'm always going to say this. They want mass confusion. Confused on all types of levels. All we want you to do is stay confused. And once you stay confused, that's it. We got you. Because this ain't making no sense.
I explained to her about, my time at college. She goes, yeah, let's go buy your pair of heels. So we just went to
So your wife said, let's go buy some
store.
heels.
The town I live in is 30,000 people. So I didn't feel embarrassed or anything like that. If people saw me in the store trying on high heels and something, they may think, well, that guy's, a little strange. But I really don't care because I'll probably never see that person again. So I did try one time to go like the full feminine type thing, and I just felt so uncomfortable doing that. So
what were you wearing?
I wore like a dress, and my wife brought a wig from one of her friends. We tried the makeup and everything, and it just...
You want to know why you felt so uncomfortable? Because women clothes is not meant for men clothes. It's not meant for men to wear. You over here with your broad shoulders and your calves about this thick, and you come talking about, yeah, I didn't really like women clothes. It didn't fit me. Nah, shit, really? Really? It ain't meant for you. It's meant for petite, slim woman. Not no big broad shoulder man with big calves. Come on, man. Come on, man. And the thing about it too, now that I look at him too, he looked like what's his name from X-Men? That Professor, the man that could mind read and y'all know who I'm talking about. Go watch the movie X-Men. Professor something, Professor X, I think. That's who he looked like.
Just, I didn't feel like me. I felt like a complete different person.
It's genuinely that you really love skirts.
I just
and
love the
heels.
skirts and the heels, yes.
You
So
just
it's not
loved
just
it, huh?
I love women's clothing in general, or I want
Right,
to
and
challenge this
that's why I
norm.
don't like wear dresses or women's blouses. For one thing, the women's blouses don't fit right.
What's crazy, he's saying that's why he don't like to wear women dress or dress right. Look at him. Look right there. Use your eyes and look. What y'all PP wearing? A dress, right? He wearing a dress. The dress is under the suit. Crazy.
The sleeves are usually too short or too tight in the shoulders, and dresses are the same way. And I like my style. I like wearing, the men's button-down shirts. Basically, it's kind of all I wear.
Hey, sir, what you doing? Sir, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, sir. What they have good old sir doing here? This better not be no freak off stuff I'm seeing right now, because I'll shut this thing down ASAP. A goddamn sap in a heartbeat, in a minute, in a second. I'll shut it all down. They better not make him remove anything else. I promise you. I don't know what good old sir doing here, but he should have kept that blazer on. We don't need to see nothing here.
Can you talk about assumptions that people make about you based on how you dress?
I would probably say,
Oh my gosh,
probably
he-
90% of the people that
Christ.
see me automatically think I'm gay. Just on my Instagram account, even though like on my bio, I put straight, cis, male, I still get, lots of messages from men or women asking what my sexuality is just because of what I wear. I'll get messages from men that say, I know you're straight, but do you want to try it? And I basically just delete it. Like I went to a beer garden
Cat.
in our little town,
Cat.
and I was talking to a woman. She goes, "This is my husband," and that was his first thing. He said, "Are you gay?" And I said, "No, why?" He goes, "Well, because what you're wearing." I said, "Well, you don't have to be gay to wear a skirt and high heels." He goes, "Well, yeah, you do."
You don't have to be gay to wear a skirt and some heels. What reality is Buddy living in? Is Buddy in a different dimension that I don't know about? Because in this dimension, that would be considered, you know what? What dimension is Buddy from? Where do they find these people like this? Where? Do they just wake up out of the blue moon and say, you know what? I want to be on TV. I want to show every man and every woman that I love to wear a skirt and some heels. And I ain't gay. Come on. Is that what we doing now? Is that what we doing now? And then not only that, we gonna have it to where he says he's straight, he's married, and he got kids. And one of my kids accept it, and one of my oldest son, he don't accept it. Nah, shit. But he said I got a dad wearing heels and some dresses. I don't want to be associated with that. No, I don't have to accept this or be associated with these deceitful Medusa style tactics. No. We on God's time. Let me see. Yeah. We on God's time. We not on demon time. This is demon time. Folks, this is demon time. It's time to get back to God's time. And what God say, if you get what I mean. I love y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in to this great episode. Y'all needed to see this foolishness. Y'all needed to see this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the comments and tell me what you think about this foolishness right here. What's going on in America? Oh, too many things going on. Let me get back to my reality because I'm tired of going to these folks' reality. I love y'all. I thank y'all. Deuces.